This is 7 National News, and in our top story, the UAE Vice President, Prime Minister and ruler of Dubai, His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, received President Abdullah Gül of Turkey and his accompanying delegation at Zabel Palace on Tuesday. Sheikh Mohammed and President Gül discussed bilateral relations and ways of enhancing cooperation in all fields between the UAE and Turkey, in the presence of Dubai Crown Prince Sheikh Hamdan bin Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum. A number of officials and ministers were also present. Referring to the current size of trade and investments between the two countries, Sheikh Mohammed commended the role the Turkish companies operating in the UAE have played, participating in the progress of the country's development. Today marked the first commencement of BA and MBA graduates at the Hamdan bin Mohammed E-University, the first accredited e-learning institution in the UAE. Under the patronage and in the presence of His Highness Sheikh Hamdan bin Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, the Crown Prince of Dubai and the President of the E-University, over 150 students were honoured at their graduation ceremony this morning. 3 years after the launch of the university back in 2009, the university is now witnessing a significant increase in applicants.
I'm actually working in Dubai Culture, and before that I was in Rashid Hospital as a radiographer. So it was a really big change since I had Master in Innovation. So it added a lot of knowledge to me. We are people who are working, actually, so full-time. That's why it is one of the best places that we can think about online. And it is mainly the classes are online anytime. So I think it is much more easy for the people who are working.
His Excellency Lieutenant General Dahi Khalfan Tamim, the Commander-in-Chief of Dubai Police and Chairman of the Board of Governors for the E-University, stated that the institute aims for a culture for tomorrow by incorporating 21st century technology. His Excellency Dani also commended Sheikh Hamdan, hailing him as the leader of the youthful movement and that he plays an effective role in leading the success of nationals in the country. The 300 faculty members of the university believe that through their innovative approach towards tertiary education, a high quality of teaching is being delivered.
What makes it different, it's really its delivery approach. We rely heavily on blended and online education, which is using technology to accommodate the needs of learners. So we have working learners, we have learners that are mothers, we have learners who have social commitment, and this type of learning actually accommodates this category of learners. With the university, we offer them we have career placement opportunities. We have a Center for Career Advising and Placement Services, which is an electronic center. So we help them finding jobs. We've been monitoring the progress of our graduates, even the working ones. And actually many of them got promoted after they graduated from our institution. Some of them are holding very important positions in the Department of Health, in the municipality and other places.
The further integration of Emiratis into the private sector is among the highlights of the ongoing Emiratization summit. According to experts, nationalisation remains a challenge across the region, despite continuing economic advancement. In the UAE, there is a considerable unemployment rate of 20% among Emiratis, according to experts. While the government is usually the first choice for nationals, they say the public sector can only absorb 10%. They say it is crucial for the private sector to help address this issue by attracting and hiring more nationals. As the government continues to roll out numerous initiatives and funds supporting nationals, they hope the 3-day event will finally provide the elusive answer to the burning question: is it the nationals or the private sector shying away from the other?
The nationals tend to jump to the government sector because of security and because of higher salary down there. But in reality, there are funds like Khalifa Fund and Sheikh Mohammed Fund that has been set up to encourage nationals to work for the private sector as well. And not only private sector, but you have family businesses that are popping up. Banks are doing a good job. But mostly nationals would prefer to work for the government sector. But the government sector can take only so much. It can only take 10% of the workforce. The rest can be absorbed by the private sector.
We've been approved over 240 projects. We've injected capital of almost about 640 million in dirhams. We trained about 2,800 people. So a lot has been achieved so far. Aside from that, we've really taken a look at what we can do to empower women, to get them more involved. So today we have 30% of the projects being managed and owned and operated by women. It actually achieves multiple objectives because from one perspective, we're getting women more involved. Number two, we're actually increasing household income. And from a third perspective, we're actually preserving culture and heritage, which is very important to the UAE.
Among the challenges identified is the lack of opportunity for Emiratis to prove themselves. They say they are willing, able and competent. While it is hoped that the number of Emiratis will soon increase in the private sector, they say it is also important to continue encouraging entrepreneurship, which is deemed to be among the UAE's future.
We have a very high number of the successful story that Emiratis they went through the entrepreneurs. I think this is the future for UAE nationals. Today we don't want to think from one point, just we have one either in the public or private sector. I think we have to have other options. The options could be families, business, entrepreneur, and other that reinforce UAE nationals to prove themselves in the ground.
The aerospace industry for the region and the UAE in particular is looking up, according to industry experts. In the next 10 years, they expect a 9% growth per year in maintenance spend to be generated by Middle Eastern airlines. At the ongoing 3-day MRO Middle East conference and exhibition, experts discussed the trends, challenges and opportunities across the globe, with a main focus on the Middle East and North Africa. Experts say the Middle East region and Asia are showing robust growth in the maintenance, repair and overhaul sector and expect to see more in the coming years. The UAE is among the countries making huge strides with its growing fleet, services and expertise, as well as attracting new business into the region.
It's an opportunity for everyone. It's a challenge to the people who live and work here because to support that growth, they've got to recruit people in, bring capability in. You're going to have to manage diverse cultures and make sure that you fill the pipeline with parts, fill the pipeline with skilled labour, fill the pipeline with the right intellectual capabilities and even going straight back to simple education. That's a strong growth and it's an exciting time for everyone.
And while the forecast is positive, experts predict that by 2018, the existing labour force will begin repatriating back to Asia with its growing opportunities. To sustain the momentum that the MENA region and the UAE are enjoying at present, experts say it is a must to start building on its human capital and skills, as it holds a strong area of advancement. According to Mubadala, this is an action plan that has already begun and is in practice.
All our partnerships that we've done in the sectors we've invested in, be it MRO and manufacturing, so partnerships with GE, with Airbus, with Hamilton Sunstrand, we look at how we can have Emiratis benefit and be very active, not just present, but active in actually building this. So today, Mubadala Aerospace, through its partnership with people like with companies like EADS and Airbus, have Emiratis today training in Toulouse at Airbus. They will get exposed to world-class aviation training and then come back and practice it here.
Residents from across Abu Dhabi and Dubai were honoured at a ceremony last night for their efforts towards their communities at the Volunteer of the Year Awards. Some of the awards also included the Most Reliable Volunteer, Outstanding Contribution and General Appreciation Awards. The recipients were praised through their pro bono effects towards improving the lives of others and taking time out of their hectic schedules to make a positive impact on society. Some of the projects led by the Volunteer in Dubai charity, headed up by Lola Lopez, include Summit Silence, Hair for Hope, Cancer Care and environmental campaigns to clean up beaches.
It is extremely important because the country's growth and the amount of civilization is based on the volunteers and the amount of volunteering, the hours of volunteering. For me as a local or as an Emirati, it would be an honor for me to serve back my country and give what it has already given me from blessings, many blessings. I'm quite thankful. And to see other people from different nationalities contributing to the UAE as well makes me extremely proud and happy.
We get new people here. We get maybe all the people from whoever is interested in humanitarian works and genuinely nice, sincere people. So we naturally become friends with them. So it's like a big family.
And up next, we have the day's business news, so stay with us.